And what's the play? Demon Hunter it is. Everybody is saying, yeah, but yesterday was Cheek. Yeah. Think back a week. Dise was incredibly close to beating Happy in a best of 5. And if you're able to threaten Happy in a best of 5, you're able to take down 1-0 in this matchup in a best of 3. The nicer Dise, one of the youngest players in the entire scene, can make an impact here if he gets his nerves under control, which I guess he should. 1-0. Probably pretty pleased with his outcome. We'll see Dise later today again, by the way. In the Western, sorry, it's not a European qualifier, it's a Western qualifier for Raraland. No immolation, but very good items. He's starting to turn away soon, I guess. Heal potion for 1-0, kinda nice. I'm very curious how 1-0 will play this. Oh, with the surround! Dude, what the heck? That's a potion right there. Or not. It's still closed. Oh, damn. Potion saved for later. The wisp arrives a little bit too late, and now, of course, this is not great. He struggled to surround 7 footies in a row, and against heroes, he gets them all. What the hell? Dan Banan 77. Oh, sorry, butchered it. Dan Banan 77. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. 3,242, just 8 away from 3,250, which is a lovely number. Of course, we had 300 gifted subs by waves earlier. He was indeed causing some waves. Nice little steal. Yeah, Dise is having a hard time here. All on basically tier 1. But Naga is bringing some control. 1-0 wants to counter Naga. Low spinners. On the right hand side, it feels like 1-0 is still creeping. Oh boy. Can't threaten this DK. He's the raid boss. Okay, it's not 1-0, it's just an illusion. And with that, we're on the race to tier 3. 1-0 better than I thought so far. Is he on his way back? Really aggressive this game. I like it. Oh, I don't like that his healing got cancelled. And every Dise fan gotta worry a little bit. So I wonder, what is the play? Zero's really fine at the moment. Played a lot recently and just one WSB. There. Yeah. At least Dise is on level 3. Wonder why he doesn't go for immolation anymore. Maybe he thinks that 1-0 is likely to play less schools and switch into fiends earlier, so it doesn't do that much in the later stages. I could see that. And now we arrive on tier 3. Ghouls to the creeps! Come on! I know they're worse than they were before, but come on! Come on, Dise. In this Demon Hunter. Sneaky, sneaky. Does 1-0 expect this? There's no shade. Can he steal the item? Oh, Katka's pipe! That would have been so good for 1-0. Who got the experience, but not the big pipe. Demon Hunter now under fire. Where's the Naga with the staff and the potion? Coming in as the Reju is firing. There's no Destro nearby, so he's fully healed again. OMG Dise. What a play. That's the level of play you gotta have if you compete with Happy in a region. Still, supply not in his favor. Not in his favor at all. Naga, Invul, there we go. Big Invul on the Demon Hunter as well. And now we have no mana anymore. Now we go for the Lich, who has that big potion that he found at the very, very early stages of this game. Dise is losing tons of units. Cool up front. He didn't lose that one. Getting blocked. Getting hit. Oh, getting stabbed. No time for Talon yet, which is a game-winning transition if you can make it work. But that's the key, to make it work. 1-0, aiming for revenge. Still jealous at this Katka's pipe in the pocket of Dise. Illusions, not bad. Nuke on the demon, Invul. Magnetor Reaver still up for grabs. Nukes on both sides. Fog Lightning rattling through. Fiends are falling, but that Demon Hunter is out of the fight again. Now the Naga is bouldered, actually. Whoopsie. No coil, thanks to mana burn. That retreat still needs to be covered. There's no TP. Lich firing away. And that's the hero down. 1-0 with an amazing shot of going 3-0 against the finest of the Western region. And that's exactly what's happening. GG by the nicer Disa. But the Necromancer advances into a 1-0 position. That wasn't Dice's finest, I gotta say. Seen him play a bit better before. Holy sh... Oh, yes! Dice type GG! True! True! Rare to see that. Well, that shows you WAL big stage. All of a sudden, the kid has manners. But does he have it in him to turn this series around? I guess so. He played better before because his opponents were worse. Yeah, Happy is notoriously known for having a bad Undead vs. Night Elf matchup. I mean, everybody knows. I mean, some people, right? Playoff point 120 with the 2-0-2-0. It could be one of the best performing players in this group stage. Yeah, everybody knows that except Neo the fanboy. Happy is a free win for the Night Elf players. Happy is a good player, just needs to work on micro macro resource management and timings. Gusset, are you coming to Rara? Do you dare saying that to the Emperor's face? You wouldn't. Nobody would. Nobody would. Not even Woody would. I'm hiding behind the screen. Thought so. I thought so. Keyboard warrior Gusset. We have a Demon Hunter again on Concealed Hill. That makes a lot of sense. I've seen a lot of surprise. A lot of success on this mat. On one base with a well-oiled Demon Hunter, some immolation, some burns, and great fights. It's really key in this matchup if we can make a transition work or not. And Dise wasn't really in a position because he lost too many units. And then you have a lot of expenses. Fascinating concept, but if you lose fewer units, you have a better shot in the late game. I know. It's a very novel concept.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
1-0. Nothing crazy, nothing out of the ordinary. And again, no immolation. Since when? Why? I don't really get it, to be honest. And yeah, if a 1-0 plays the way he can play, then he's a threat. I gotta say, I underestimated 1-0 so far. Big time, actually. Solid control. deadly, not hesitating at all. Nice timings, no shenanigans. And I say that after a Dreadlord and Cryptlord in game 1, right? I mean, game series 1. The surrounds against smaller units, though. That is his nemesis. Maybe you should go mass archers. They will die very quickly. We got the Naga meetup again. Last time that didn't go too well for Dise. And also this game, you can't really get a foot on the ground. Cool taken out now. That's alright. But he's just coiling away. He's just hacking, slaying away. There is boots, but there's also the unholy aura. Oi, oi, oi. I eat my words. Saying that Dise has a very good shot of taking down 1-0. I think he has no chance. I think 1-0 is pretty much destroying him here. As this is supposed to be a power spike. Potion. Maybe. Oop. And turning this around is a task. What is the... You can't just hope for... I feel like... You know, sometimes here at Back to Warcraft, the caster has an obsession with one of the things that he disagrees with in a game and just keeps on repeating it. I think I'm doing that in this series. But Immolation opener for a Demon Hunter looked so good recently. And that makes one base work. And then you can deal with the ghouls. But he initially, like, immediately decided to not go for it. Obviously, there's gotta be a reason for it. Would love to know why. And now... Oh! Oops! Damn Overlord, eh? I know that feel. There we go. No real opportunity for a creep jack. Can just coil and get away. Cloak of Flames. At least someone has Immolation here. He did burn the DK a lot. Well, I mean, you start with Immolation, and then you go into Mana Burn after. And that's the play. Ooh, Fog Lightning hitting well. But hey, we got the frenzy timing. 930 is up. Demon Hunter is level 2. That's not enough. Regardless of immolation or not, level 2 Demon Hunter is kinda unacceptable. So that's an issue. And a Demon Hunter almost dying is also an issue. But the fight with Dryads is rather good. 120 going hard on the heroes. And you know what? He might succeed with this. A town portal from his front yard into the backyard. Forgetting about that poor bear who was left behind. Swing. Yo, 120 in full force today. A 120 like this is a threat to everyone. And Dise is match today. Yeah, I'm eating my word. I'm owning it. I made a ballsy call to say that Dise has a more than solid shot of taking anything here. He didn't. He took a loss. That's what he took. And this game from here on out is unwinnable. I don't know what's supposed to save Dise here. It's good that he shows some fighting spirit. If there were a Talon transition on the horizon. Okay, maybe. But there's nothing on the horizon. It's a dark sky with all the Destros there. And that's the end, my friend. That's the end. Ay, 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 ay. Horrible call by me. But I think Dise can improve. Dise has played a million times better in other series versus Undead.